Anthony Paglia, injury lawyer.
Uh-oh.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Wednesday, August 5th, 2026. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo. Here is what's happening. A retired Pahrump firefighter has passed away. It happened on August 4th at a Las Vegas area hospital. We had the chance to speak with Pahrump Fire Chief Scott Lewis, who tells us more about Rod and what a major loss this is to the department and the community.
The Pahrump community is mourning the loss of retired firefighter and former executive board member Rod Fernandez. Fernandez passed away on August 4th at a Las Vegas area hospital. News 25 spoke with Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue Chief Scott Lewis, who reflected on Rod's years of service, the impact he had on the department, and the legacy he leaves behind.
There's deep sorrow that we learned of the passing of Rod Fernandez last evening at a Las Vegas-based hospital. Rod had been battling a long-term medical issue and finally succumbed to that issue. It's been very difficult for both Pahrump Fire Rescue and Nye County Emergency Management because Rod so diligently served both agencies over the years. He started off as a firefighter AEMT with Pahrump Fire Rescue and then moved over and transitioned to the logistics officer at Nye County Emergency Management, where he further set forth a footprint for education and assisting with apparatus, moving equipment around all throughout the county. But Rod was known for a lot more than that. He's cemented relationships. He was part of a vaccination team that was assembled for COVID. He was out in the community performing those vaccinations in all different locations throughout the county with Crystal Kennedy, the community health nurse, and it's just not enough good things that you can say about his efforts and how well he served Nye County. And with that in mind, we are deeply saddened, and we'll have to work our way through it.
Rod Fernandez leaves behind more than a career in the fire service. He leaves behind a legacy of dedication, sacrifice, and service to the community he protected. As family, friends, and fellow firefighters remember his life, they also honor a man whose commitment to others will not be forgotten. While his final alarm has sounded, his legacy will continue to live on in the firefighters who follow in his footsteps. From all of us here at KPVM News 25, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the Fernandez family, his friends, and his brothers and sisters in the fire service during this difficult time.
Well, more news now. President Donald Trump was in town today at Red Rock Casino. News 25 and myself, we had the chance to speak with the hundreds of supporters that were waiting in line for hours to attend the event. Luckily, it was indoors.
News 25, Chris Palermo, and we're down at Red Rock Casino and Resort. We have a big line of people waiting to see President Donald Trump, who is speaking at approximately 1:30 p.m. today. The event is indoors because it is very hot. We spoke to many people and their thoughts on why they're seeing the president today.
On Wednesday, August 5th, Donald Trump visited Las Vegas and the Summerlin area with an appearance at Red Rock Casino Resort and Spa. Tax policies benefiting American workers, specifically no tax on tips, was of particular interest to those waiting in line to see him, a line which snaked around the entire perimeter of the casino. News 25 spoke with some of the loyal Trump supporters that had opinions on his presidency.
Mr. Trump, first time I ever met him in person. Hopefully we'll get in through this long line. We got off the plane and came straight here. So we look forward to asking a few questions. And this got my whole family here. My oldest boy's there, Brent, my wife, Lynn, and Brandon, my son. And he's done great by doing the tax not having to pay taxes on tips. That's helped a lot of Uber drivers and people like that that are making a living doing that. He's just a phenomenal president.
Yeah, hi, I'm Dr. John Maxim. I came down to see what Trump was saying because I think since 2020 he's been saying all the right things. And I'm running for County Commission G because my slogan is get the muck out. It's time that people, ordinary people, step forward. I've got 2 young kids. I served this country. I was in the military, and it's time that we step forward.
All right.
Thank you for your service. You're welcome.
Tell us, for Nye County and Clark County,
Sure.
2 different voter makeups,
Absolutely.
very different. What do you hope to achieve in Clark County?
So as far as Clark County, it's the largest county, and therefore I think it's the easiest one to change and curb. I think you've had career politics for the last 20 plus years since the Harry Reid machine was instituted. I think that most of the time the people haven't done things for the community, evidenced by F1, evidenced by the mass mandates that were not scientific. I'm a physician myself. I fought those mandates tooth and nail, head on. Everyone says that that's too long ago. No, that was just then. And if they can do it in 2020, they can do it in 26 as well.
All right, and quickly, what kind of job has Trump been doing? Do you like what he's been doing?
Yeah, you know, there's always going to be critics, but for the most part, you know, he's holding people accountable. He's putting the spotlight on corporate America, and I think corporate America needs to remember what built this country. It wasn't their corporations. It was the backs and hearts of men and women, and so we need to get back to that.
I love everything about him.
Okay.
He's keeping America straight and stuff. Nobody's coming over here and bombing us. I'm a Air Force veteran.
All right.
So that's important.
All right. Your friend over here. Hand him the microphone. All right, you are, sir.
Hi, my name's Bill Coffin. I live here in Las Vegas.
All right, Bill, you're all decked out.
Yes, I am. My
tell us,
sneakers to
what
my
is-
hat.
You're from Las Vegas,
I am.
Clark County.
Yes.
We're from Nye County. 2 different counties, right?
Right.
What do you hope? What would you like to change about Clark County? It's a different ideology. It's more conservative in Nye County. What would you like to see change in Clark County?
I'd like to see it become more like Nye County, but that's not going to happen with the influx of immigrants from California.
Why is it so important that President Trump is here in Nevada today?
I think it's important for the local candidates to show his support. I mean, you got Governor Lombardo running for re-election, as well as local candidates. So as far as President Trump goes, I mean, he's the best president we ever had. I mean, you're never going to get another one like him. I wish he would try to run again in 28. I would surely vote for him.
Bruce, you are from Mesquite.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now tell us, you came down here, you're waiting in line to see President Donald Trump. Why?
Because I'm a supporter of Trump, I'm a supporter of America, I'm a veteran, and I respect all of that he is doing.
You are all decked out here down in Red Rock. You're a Las Vegas resident.
Yeah.
Why did you come down to see President Trump today?
Well, I've never been to a Trump rally, and I just wanted to see the man in action. Go Trump.
You concerned about the economy, illegal immigrants?
Illegal immigrants. In order to have a prosperous life, you do have to pay a little bit more for gas and everything like that. So that should be our last concern right now. I know that's a hot topic.
All right. What about the Iran war?
I think it's necessary. Those guys had nuclear weapons that we needed to take care of. And I'm glad the president did it because everybody knows none of the other presidents would have had the guts to do it.
Great time speaking and meeting all those people down there. And the president is still speaking. As of this broadcast, and News 25 will have a report from a speech on tomorrow's newscast. Coming up, Mikey Ruhan has an interesting story in sports. Will the Las Vegas Aces play a men's high school basketball team? All that coming up and more.
I was in a wreck. I need a check. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Get your check. Get Lerner and Rowe.
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
Get Lerner and Rowe.
Get smart. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Loving your Valley Communications internet?
Now you can share it.
We're introducing our VCA referral program.
So when you refer a friend who signs up,
You get a free month of internet.
Good internet is better when shared. Refer a friend to VCA. When they sign up, you receive a free month of internet. Learn more about the referral program at valleycom.com. Valley Communications. Local, affordable, reliable.
Attention mechanics. Are you an experienced mechanic in the Pahrump, Las Vegas, or surrounding areas? If you are, we have a great opportunity for you. This is a career, not just a job. The Ponderosa Dairy is looking for skilled mechanics to work on over-the-road trucks, CNG, Cummins, Detroit, diesel engines, heavy equipment transmissions, and more. You'll love working at the beautiful Ponderosa Dairy, starting at over $1,500 per week with full benefits, plus a 401k retirement plan. Join the team at Ponderosa Dairy, just a short drive outside of Pahrump. All applicants are welcome. If you want to go to work every day loving the work you do, call Ed now at 702-682-3339 and send your resume or an email of your experience to the address on the screen, edgoodhart@gmail.com. Our business is essential and we have plenty of work to be done. We know you have choices. Choose to work for a company that will respect you and treat you like family. Again, call us at 702-682-3339, starting at over $1,500 per week, plus full benefits and a 401k.
I'm Chris Marshall, owner and operator of Gutty's Air Conditioning and Plumbing, a proud Marine Corps combat veteran with roots running deep here in the Pahrump Valley. Family and community mean everything to me. My grandparents, uncles, aunts, and cousins all live here called Pahrump home. At Gunny's, we bring the discipline, integrity, dedication I learned in the Marine Corps to every job. Support local, choose Gunny's for reliable air conditioning and plumbing services that honor our town. Call us at 775-727-6800 or visit callgunnys.com. Gunny's, built on values, built for Pahrump.
1 in 6 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime, and we're more than twice as likely to die from the disease.
But when it's caught early, it's highly treatable.
For more than 30 years, PCF has funded cutting-edge research, helping patients live longer with fewer complications. Go to pcf.org/knowyourrisk today to learn more about prostate cancer and how you can advocate for yourself.
It's your health. It's your life.
We've done it again! Another $1 billion recovered on behalf of our injured clients in the last 3 years alone.
In a wreck and need a check? When you need results, call Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo, and thank you so much for listening to the radio simulcast on 95.9 Ace Country. Conservative sports commentator and OutKick founder Clay Travis, well, he's offering $10 million to the Las Vegas Aces to play against, get this, a boys high school state championship basketball team. Mikey has that and more in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The 2026 World Series of Poker main event has reached its final table. After 8 days of play, the field is down to the final 9 players battling it out through August 5th. 8 days of poker. At this point, I don't even care who wins, as long as some of these people get some sunlight. Conservative sports commentator and OutKick founder Clay Travis has increased his public offer to $10 million in an effort to persuade the defending WNBA champion Las Vegas Aces to play a boys' high school state championship basketball team. The challenge follows a growing debate stemming from comments made by Indiana Fever guard Sophie Cunningham about transgender athletes in women's sports. Travis announced Monday on social media that he would pay the Aces $10 million if they defeated a boys' state championship team of his choosing. No word from the Aces, who probably have more important things to worry about, like, actual basketball. The Aces are in Indiana Thursday to take on the Fever. The Las Vegas Aviators edged the Tacoma Rainiers 10-8 Tuesday night. 10-8? That's not a baseball score. That's what happens when both pitching staffs say, you know what? Let's let the offense have some fun tonight. The two teams go at it again tonight at 7:05. And the Athletics have recalled Max Muncy from AAA Vegas with Nick Kurtz injured. So congratulations, Max. You've officially received baseball's version of the phone call everybody wants. Pack your stuff. You're going to the majors, which is considerably better than pack your stuff. We need to talk. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you, Mikey. Purple Heart recipient Dr. Tom Waters is here with all the details for the upcoming Purple Heart Day ceremony.
Hi, I'm Tom Waters. I happen to be a Purple Heart recipient, and I'm inviting all of you to the Purple Heart Day ceremony. It's going to be on Friday, August 7th, starting at 6 p.m. at the Veterans Memorial. That's by the library at the cemetery, and everyone is welcome. We have an excellent ceremony set up for you. This is something that we do every year, and we've done it every year since 2017, when the commissioners decided that the County of Nye should be a Purple Heart entity, and the town of Pahrump should be a Purple Heart entity. And that's what we are, because we have several Purple Heart recipients in Pahrump and in Nye County. So we'd like to recognize all of them, and we'd like to recognize them with your attendance at the ceremony. Again, it's going to be Friday, August 7th at the Veterans Memorial here in Pahrump. Some people ask why we choose August 7th when it's so hot. We'd just like to let everyone know that the date was chosen by George Washington in 1782, so we can't change the date, but we try and make sure that we honor our Purple Heart recipients and the Gold Star families, and all the veterans and all the veteran families. So please come out. Ceremony again is only going to be 1 hour from 6 to 7 p.m. on August 7th at the Veterans Memorial. Come out and see what we have to offer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tom. And coming up, we want to let you know in a health report that August is Children's Eye Health and Safety Month, and we've got your weather forecasts, of course. You're watching News 25.
If you've been in a recent auto accident, don't ignore the extent of the injuries. A 30-mile-an-hour accident creates up to 3,000 foot-pounds of force to the spine, equivalent to falling off a two-story building. At Pahrump Spine and Wellness, we offer a complimentary exam and consultation to determine the extent of your injuries. We also work with 5 of the best injury attorneys here in Pahrump. Why drive to Vegas? We have state-of-the-art facility right here. Time is money. Don't waste it on the highway. Get the best care and legal advice here in town.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. If you're going through a divorce, dealing with custody or child support issues, or any other family matters, give us a call today at 775-727-9900. We have a team dedicated to protecting your interests and defending your rights. Let us show you why we've been recognized by Best of Las Vegas and have received Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years. We're conveniently located to meet and provide you with a free consultation on your legal matter. So give us a call today. Again, 727-9900.
MyPillow's second annual mega sale is finally here. Get our patented premium MyPillows that adjust to your exact individual needs to give you the best sleep of your life.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
Now for the lowest price ever. Kings, $19.98, Queens, only $18.98. And Giza Dream bed sheets, the best sheets in history, for as low as $29.98. Lux Pure 6-piece towel sets, towels that actually dry you, what a concept, now only $39.98. And our made in the USA mattresses and mattress toppers as low as $99.98. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to take advantage of our second annual mega sale. But that's not all. Order right now and we'll ship your order absolutely free.
This world is a beautiful place. Protecting it requires balancing our needs with the planet's health. At the heart of this balance are North America's wetlands. These bustling ecosystems are teeming with hundreds of species of plants and animals. This variety of life, known as biodiversity, is an indicator of our ecosystem's health. More diverse ecosystems mean richer soil, cleaner water, and abundant pollination, all vital to our basic needs and the creature comforts we've come to rely on. At Ducks Unlimited, conservation unfolds through collaboration across the continent, striving for solutions that benefit both wildlife habitats and our communities. Join us in shaping a sustainable future for our ecosystems, communities, and economies. Visit ducks.org/wetland benefits. A public service from Ducks Unlimited.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. August is Children's Eye Health and Safety Month. If your child hasn't had an eye exam in a while, now is a good time to get one, especially with school just around the corner.
It used to be that you would just read a chart of letters, like the old-fashioned way. And now they have new vision screening devices, which they can use even in babies as young as 6 months old, where they hold up a little screening device in front of their eyes, and it can detect if they fail that vision screen.
Dr. Allison Babbage is an ophthalmologist at Cleveland Clinic Children's. She says sometimes the child may not know they have vision issues because it's something they've always dealt with, or maybe they're just too young to realize. In those situations, there are signs a parent can look out for, such as squinting, tilting their head, or trying to stand closer to whatever it is they are trying to see. Dr. Babbage adds that it's never too early to take your child in for an eye exam.
As we're starting to think about going back to school and getting the kids out of the summer activities and into learning, we want to make sure that everything is optimized for them to be able to learn without anything holding them back. And their vision is one of those things where we want to make sure that the kids can see well enough to learn.
And Dr. Babbage says if you have a family history of vision problems, it's important to let your child's pediatrician know. That way they can decide what may be necessary.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
So Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam, and we are looking outside of, well, the KPVM TV studios at Mount Charleston. Coming up, weathercaster Romy Carrion tells us that, well, we may see in the future some temperatures less than triple digits.
We love you, Pahrump. Thank you for making the Auto Plaza #1 in Nye County. We are incredibly grateful for your support and proud to be serving our community now for 20 years. Whether you're looking to replace or service your vehicle, consider this. We offer dozens of new GM models in cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus hundreds of the highest quality pre-owned vehicles for sale in Southern Nevada. Our all-star service team is here to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. The factory-trained and ASE certified technicians here can work on most makes and models, and we carry the latest in diagnostic and preventative maintenance tools to get the job done. Visit PahrumpCars.com to check out our current selection of vehicles, schedule a service appointment, or even order factory accessories for your ride. Don't forget to stop by the Auto Plaza and get a free alignment check before you hit the open road, or visit PahrumpCars.com.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bella Vista, call 775-727-5527.
When it comes to your safety and security, Pahrump Lock and Safe comes to mind. Pahrump Lock and Safe has been providing security and peace of mind throughout southern Nevada. Of course, you know about their 24/7 emergency service, but there's more. Pahrump Lock and Safe offers safe opening and repair, high security safe service, electronic locks, high security locks, access control systems, and much more services. Call 702-379-8441. Pahrump Lock and Safe, your key to security.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Hello, Romy here on this wondrous Wednesday. Let's take a look at our surrounding areas. For Inley and Fallon, we have a high of 103. Carson City, Tonopah, Goldfield in the high 90s. Beatty with a high of 107. Amargosa with a high of 112. Las Vegas at 113. And Death Valley, 121. Currently here in Pahrump, it is 107 degrees. The high today was 109. Winds coming from the south at 9 miles per hour. Humidity at 7%. And the sunrise was at 5:53 a.m. And tonight, the sunset will be at 7:45, humidity at 10%, winds coming from the southeast at 9 miles per hour, and the low will be 80 degrees. Now let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Thursday and Friday, we have a high of 109, Saturday at 110, Sunday at 108, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, it'll be partly cloudy with our highs in the low hundreds. And that was the weather. Now back to the desk. Here is Chris.
All right, and on Thursday, we may get into the 90s. Thank you very much, Romy. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight. But you can keep the conversation going on our Facebook page, especially with all the events that are happening with the Board of County Commissioners meeting. Just search KPVM TV News 25 on Facebook and on YouTube. My name's Chris Palermo. Make it a great night.
Imagine a disease that affects more than 10 million Americans, yet few know its name. I'm talking about lymphedema, LE. Many people, like my mom, get it as a result of cancer treatment and afterwards face a lifetime of swelling and pain. The cruel eye